All right, what's going on, guys? Tremaine here. We have a market review for today, July 24th, 2024. So looking at the Nasdaq, we had over 700 handles in complete daily range, which is awesome. We gap lower with this new day opening gap. I sent out in the Discord that I wanted to see if we can use this new day opening gap as support and resistance on the intraday time frame. I wanted to see if we can trade to that level and possibly use that to frame setups intraday. But as you can see, we gap lower and immediately just sell off over 700 handles. So I'm treating this new day opening gap here as like a breakaway gap. So now that we have this here, I don't want to see this traded to, okay? Kind of like the same logic we have here with this fair value gap as a breakaway gap. Trading this as a breakaway gap as well. Don't want to see that traded to because we had this large energetic, okay, sell off today. So let's drop down to a 15-minute chart. All right, here's your new day opening gap up here. We gap lower, trade down, and here's where we open with midnight's trading, okay, that midnight opening price. Ideally, if we're expecting lower prices, you want to see London trade above the midnight open like a Judas swing and then work lower. Same thing with the morning session, okay. It would be nice to get above that midnight open and then sell off, but we're just off to the races, okay. Nasdaq didn't waste any time. We opened at midnight, never traded above that price level, and it was just lower, lower, lower until our targets were hit here, which I did not talk about. So in the Discord, value gap highlighted here as my drawn liquidity. Okay, we pointed that out in the beginning of the week, and then sell side resting within that fair value gap, an obvious drawn liquidity there, and you can see where we closed with Wednesday's trading, just 2 ticks below this fair value gap. So that's amazing precision there. All right, but back to a 15-minute chart. Okay, like I said, not much to really break down. Fair value gap here, breakaway gap. I just posted a breakaway gap video. Okay, a lot of people want to know, how do I know which fair value gaps stay open? How can you determine a breakaway gap? How do you know which fair value gaps will fill in? Okay, check out the video I just posted, how to know which fair value gaps will stay open. It's a banger, all right? Breakaway gap, not expecting that to be traded to. Fair value gap here, we trade into it right at the open, 9:30, sell off. Breakaway gap, don't expect that to fill in. Selling off all morning, selling off. We get to the lunch hour, we'll look at that on the lower time frame. Fair value gap, trading up into it, selling off, tagging the high of that daily fair value gap, and then the sell side. All right, so here's your 5-minute chart. We have a little bit more lipstick on here. Okay, midnight opening price is up here. As you can see, we're well beneath that price level, which is why for those who tuned into the live stream in Discord, okay, you know I wasn't interested in chasing any of this going lower. Okay, that's why we opted for the PM session. But going over this price action, okay, bearish order block on the 5-minute, working it there, breaking lower, fair value gap, trading up into it here, breaking lower. There's a small little fair value gap in here. Okay, wicking up into that, selling off. We get to the lunch hour, fair value gap, bearish order block. We take out this short-term high. We'll go over that on the 1-minute. Break lower. Down close candle is a breaker. We have a high, low, higher high. Down close candle in between your 2 highs here. That's your breaker. Draw it through, trading up into it there, selling off, tagging the high of that daily fair value gap, hitting the sell side, and then retrace back into the range during the final hour of trading. All right, 1-minute chart here. Again, for those who were in the live stream this morning, we were sitting through all this, but I wasn't interested in taking any of this price action, okay? So we're just watching this slowly work its way lower. Okay, fair value gaps here. A lot of wicks, a lot of back and forth, breaking down. Fair value gap, breaking down. Fair value gap, consolidating. Finally gives up the ghost, breaks lower. Okay, we get to 11 o'clock, 10:50 to 11:10. That's your macro. it's reasonable to expect a retracement or a short-term run on buy stops. This swing high here, we get to 1050, 1110, we run out the buy side resting just above that high, and then we break lower. Okay, classic signature with that 11 a.m. macro. We get to the lunch hour. Now, where is our objective? Okay, what are we aiming for on the higher time frame? The high of that daily fair value gap, right? So if we get to the lunch hour and we haven't reached the high of that fair value gap, what do we want to see occur during lunch? Some sort of manipulation, some sort of run on buy stops. Okay, they're not just going to keep trading down into lunch and let everybody make money who's been going short all day. All right, so everybody's making money going short all morning. They're making money, they're trailing their stop losses down here, trailing their stop loss down here, trailing their stop loss down here. Okay, we're not running out any buy side. Trailing their stop losses down here, trailing their stop losses down here, and you have these lows here. So before we reach our daily objective, okay, before we trade down here, the lunch hour, I'm watching to see if we run out buy side liquidity. It's a classic signature that happens during lunch all the time. We get that here. Buy side, we have equal highs here. We run that during lunch. Okay, everybody who's trading or trailing their stop losses down all morning, okay, their longs are taken out of the market. Okay, they jam their stop loss too tight, they're taken out of the market. We break down, rally up, fail to take out this high. That's important to use in the PM session. Okay, that's insight. The fact that we're unwilling to take out this high tells us that the damage has already been done. Okay, there's no reason to take out this high and run out buy side because we've already done the damage here. All right, run out the buy side, and then we break lower in the PM session. Now, we did live stream the PM session today. Took a couple break-even trades, a loss, and then ended the day on a win, about, I think it was 40 handles or something like that. All right, I was looking for shorts, okay, a couple break-even trades in here. These retracements, taking out these short-term highs. Got caught going short, ended up hitting my stop, taking a loss, and a break-even. I think like 3 break-even trades. It was a pretty busy PM session. Fair value gap, breakaway gap, okay, breaking lower, coming back up, bearish order block, trading down. Remember, our focus is the high of this daily fair value gap and the sell side resting down here. All right, bearish order block, trade down, working this bearish order block again. I tried to go short here using the bearish order block. You can see it being used as resistance, but I did get stopped out of break even on this retracement. Okay, I did not want to see price revisit this order block once we traded to it here. I wanted to see a sell off and tag the buy side. Stopped at break even, no problem. Broke down, re-entered in this fair value gap, low drawdown entry, aiming for sell side down here. Okay, ended up getting stopped on this candle here, locking in about 40 handles or however much it was. About 30. Okay, I'll take it. We consolidate ahead of that final hour macro. Okay, now this is amazing. Okay, I just love seeing the algorithm do what it's designed to do. Okay, I just love seeing stuff like this occur. But the final hour macro, 315 to 345, okay, is coded to run against liquidity that is still left on the table. So if we look here, we drop down. These equal lows here, kind of like a triple bottom. Okay, all that sell side taken out of the market. Where's the liquidity? Okay, obviously we have that sell side here, but think about it. It's like a sucker play, right? We take out sell side, breakout traders looking to go short on the breakout of this consolidation. Once we drop down, they're triggered into the marketplace, okay? So they're now in a short position. We run it against them, okay? Punishing these breakout traders here. Buy side liquidity. These highs here, way too smooth, way too clean. So we tag in short traders, immediately run it against them. Buy side, okay, smooth edges like to be made jagged. These highs are way too clean, okay? We run that, trigger that liquidity pool, break lower. Remember, our focus is down here. We're not looking for higher prices. We're not abandoning that idea because we still have this objective down here, okay? We've been looking for that all day. We're still yet to hit it. So in that final hour of trading, we're looking for a means to reach our objective down here. We run the sell side, run the buy side, break lower, fair value gap. Okay, you can enter here. That's not a problem. The final hour macro is from 3:15 to 3:45, yes, but the market doesn't close until 4 p.m. Okay, so you can enter here. We break down, come back up, fair value gap, institutional order flow entry drill, clearing out the sell side, and tagging that liquidity pool at 3:54. Okay, so you can still close that position before the market closes at 4 o'clock. We tag the sell side, rally back up into the middle of this range between this high and this low, and we close, I believe, right here. Yep, 4:59. Okay, and this is your new day opening gap at 6 o'clock. So closing just shy, 2 ticks short of the high of that daily fair value gap. Not bad. All right, so that is it for today's market review. Hopefully you guys were able to gain some insight from this. Hopefully it was able to grow your understanding of price action. Before I get off of this, real quick, for those who may have missed it, I did add a lifetime option for the Discord, okay? Meaning instead of a monthly subscription for the Discord, I added an option where it's a one-time payment and you have unlimited access to everything in the Discord, okay, for a lifetime. So if that's something that you're interested in, click the link in the description below. All right, one-time payment, you have forever access to live streams, webinars, forecast, market reviews, okay? I don't post every single market review here on YouTube. Sometimes I may only share certain market reviews for paid members in the Discord. Hopefully see you there. I plan on having this Discord for a long time, for many, many years to come. So if you want to be on this journey with me, if you want to join me, we're growing rapidly, almost at 500 members in the Discord, almost at 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is crazy. I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. So if you try and join me on this ride, man, all right, again, one-time payment, and you have full access to everything in the Discord for as long as I have the Discord, which is going to be a long time. All right. Love y'all, man. Subscribers, paid members. I will see you guys in the live stream tomorrow morning at 9:30. We're going to try to find another setup and finish this week strong. Love y'all. See you in the market tomorrow, 9:30. Peace.